One amazing day. We've got a lot of fun activities planned today, so we hope you'll find them inspirational. Something that you may not be aware of is this is the 50th anniversary of Weight Watchers. When we look back over the past 50 years to see what our members have accomplished, it's pretty amazing. Every pound lost, every life transformed, every person we've touched has inspired us. What we've accomplished together. So we've got all of that in this very room, which is pretty amazing. So what I want to do now is I want to introduce you to a fantastic, amazing member here, Amy, and she's going to share her success story with everybody. Come on! Woohoo! Clap! The more we clap, the more we do. There we go.
That's right, half a point.
That's a happy point for sure.
So my name is Amy. I call myself now, and I put this on my blog too, Amy 2.0. So I lost 73 pounds on Weight Watchers, points plus. And I did do it. I did it right here, well, between here and our old location, but I did do it. I started in October 2011, and it took a full year, pretty much to the day. But it was and it is absolutely worth it. I feel better. I have more confidence, and instead of avoiding mirrors and reflections, I now look for them because it feels pretty good to look at them now. I've taken on challenges I never thought I would. I did the Weight Watchers 5K last May. I love to walk long distances, so I didn't think I'd ever do anything like that, and I did. At the Oakville half marathon weekend, I didn't do the half, but I did do the 10K walk. And my friend who's also a fellow Weight Watcher, still losing, she and I actually tied for second in our age category, first time out. And then it gets better. I did a 5K walk again in May because I like to walk, not run. And didn't I win it? And didn't even know. I had already left. So my friend messaged me and said, hey, you didn't come second, you won. So that was pretty impressive. And then in November, I went out to the desert with my husband, and without huffing or puffing or being half dead, I hiked it like a 100-foot peak. Never in a million years would I've ever thought that would have been possible. I enjoy rather than dread clothes and fashion. And I smile all the time now. I didn't used to do that. I never ever have felt deprived, and I find food now has more flavor because I'm combining more fruits and veg with everything. It tastes better. There's no more saturated yuck to things. I don't taste that anymore, and I don't like it anymore. Meetings and my fellow Weight Watchers can make all the difference. I came for the support and ideas and friendships, and I have made some amazing new friends, and I stay for them too. I want to share in their success. That's why I come every week, because I want to see them succeed. I cannot tell you how excited I'm going to be when my friend gets her 10% keychain. I'm so excited. She texts me every meeting when she gets home, and she tells me how she did. So today she was down. Yes. High five, Jackie, even though you're not here. Portion awareness and owning what I eat make me successful. I still track 7 days a week. It's in my purse right now, my little paper tracker, because that's what I'm doing for today. I worked really hard for Amy 2.0, and I'm keeping her. This is it. I'm staying like this. This is much better for me. I plan as much as I can with the tools I've been given and things I have learned, and I know I'll be okay in any situation because of it. There's always an out. At every party, there's a veggie tray and a fruit tray. I go right to those every time. I load up on those now. And the shrimp, because that's the ones too. Were there any plateaus and times of frustration? Absolutely there were. It happens to everybody. But by focusing, talking to my leader, who's over there, and taking the suggestions of everybody, I conquered those. The benefits far outweigh anything. Anything. No bag of chips is worth giving this up. I'm sorry. It's not. My favorite finds since I've joined Weight Watchers are, oddly enough, veggie burgers. I'm addicted to them. I love them. They are wonderful. I used to love having Tostitos and salsa and cheese with my husband. Great snack on a weekend. I converted it. I found a way to still do it. Rice cake nachos. Rice cakes, Laughing Cow, salsa. Done. Same thing. The Weight Watchers chips are so good. So when I do have my cravings for the chips, I'll get those. And I mix my little Activia yogurt with frozen fruit. That's like my favorite thing in the summer. I would rather have that than Dairy Queen. And I do still have my Dairy Queen, but I'll have that, and that gets me by. I've had a couple big dreams come true this year too, not just losing the 73 and keeping it off. I took a chance, sent a note in on Facebook, and I got on Stephen and Chris. I was on in September. So I went on, and I never in a million years would have had enough confidence to walk out on that stage in front of a national audience and come out, and I did it. One of my goals was I love Princess Kate, was to get a dress made when I lost the weight and have some pictures done copying her engagement dress, because I love that blue dress. Well, doesn't my fellow Weight Watcher have the dress? And she let me borrow it. So I got my little Princess Day photo shoot. I was in the weekly the end of January, actually right after my birthday. So what a great birthday present, and what a great accomplishment. It keeps me motivated because I still want to, be able to tell people, yes, that's me, and not have it come back on. Non-food rewards are big with me. I'll go out for my coffee. I do like going for my Starbucks, but instead of getting, the loaded up drinks, I found a way to scale them back, and actually I enjoy them more. It's all about setting goals, setting little goals, and that's what I did the whole process. I set little ones, 5-pound or even 2.5-pound increments, just to keep going. Changing my activity points one week, swapping out different things, and it worked for me. This year, because now I'm on maintenance, I'm on lifetime, I've had to set some other goals to just keep myself there and not lose it. Number one is, and I even put it on my blog, I'm going to walk 500 kilometers this year. I did 300 last year, and I started in May. So this year, I think 500 is easily attainable. And also, I bought Stereotype. I went out and I did buy the new bikini. And I'm going to wear it this summer. I'm going to wear it, and I'm going to be proud that I'm wearing it instead of hiding. Again, things that I never, in a million years would have ever thought, because I have been happy my whole life. Completely changed my life. I'm a different person, more confidence, more everything.
Woohoo! Yoo-hoo!
Any questions? I'm happy to answer.
What was your motivation?
My motivation was the end of September 2011. I was up in Peterborough for my grandmother's birthday. She was turning 90 or 91. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Anyway. And we took some pictures with Grandma because, she's in her 90s. And I got home, I looked at the picture, and I went, that's not me. That picture, that one picture, which is actually in the weekly that I was in, that is the reason. That was my motivation. I went, that's not me. That doesn't fit what I think I look like and what I should look like. And whenever I'm, tempted or anything like that, I do look at that and I go, yep, not going back there. So that made a difference for me. And ask away, honestly. No question is silly. None.
I have a question.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't know how well planned your day is every day. I know that you're planned for today. You got your paper tracker happening. But let's say, what's your crunch time meal? Like it's Wednesday night, you're coming home from work, you're going to an event at like 7, you're in between. What's your go-to, have it ready all the time?
Veggie burger.
Veggie burger?
Yeah, with or without bun. Depends how many points I'm at that day and if
Nice.
I want my toast later, because I do like my toast.
Is that your late night snack?
That is my late night snack. 2 pieces of toast with the Kraft pure jam. And I'm very careful with how much jam, but it's just enough for that sweetness.
Where do you get your veggie burgers?
Oh, I get those, actually, the Eves ones.
Nice.
Walmart.
Yes.
They have them for about $4.79 for a 4-pack.
Yes.
And they have a mushroom one, and they have a more of a, well, it tastes like burger. One, they have the 2, and both of them are great. So,
What do you put on them?
ketchup and mustard, the fat-free
And
sliced
cheese
cheese.
in my bun?
No, I put them on. I don't deprive myself. Oh, no. But I balance it out with veggies. So, yeah, and I just keep it simple. Yeah. And it's enough.
Okay, so let's say somebody's becoming a Weight Watchers, you're brand new, and you have no activity in your life at the moment. What were your small steps? Were you a little bit after when you joined?
No.
Okay, so how did you get to where you are today activity-wise?
For me, I love to walk. I'm not a runner. I'm not. My friend is. She's actually running a half marathon tomorrow morning at Disney. I'll be following her on Twitter. She's running the Princess Line next year. But I do love to walk. It does count as activity. So I have incorporated more walking into my day. I park further away. I know that sounds cheesy, and I know people say that. No, I actually do that. It also saves my doors getting hit. So I do. I've added steps in that way. I will do 4 or 5 trips up and down the stairs for laundry. It also means I don't have to carry that really heavy basket. I can do it in different loads, but it's more steps. It gets me moving. It does add up. The other thing I did was, I'm not wearing it right now. I apologize. I was dressing up the Weight Watchers pedometer. Yes, I actually did take this to Vegas. I actually broke it in Vegas. I had to buy another one. And we were walking about 21,000 steps a day. Wow. So I was justified in having the French fries that night.
For those who don't know the ratio, how many steps recommend a day?
Is it 10,000? About 10,000 a day. During the week, yes, I admit I don't get them all in, but I take advantage of every warm day, and I get out there and I walk. And I feel so much better. The best part for that, the best motivation for going walking, I made myself a rockin' playlist of like the cheesiest girl music ever. Like I have the 80s and 90s stuff that I danced to in high school. I have a little bit of rock and roll on there. Gotta have Beach Boys. I mean, come on, it's Beach Boys. And I just go. And I get so upset when I can't go out and listen to that list. You have no idea. Like words I never thought would come out of my mouth, okay? But I tell you, I've already walked a bunch of times in January. I've done a couple in February. I got about 25, 30K in this month. Again, the snow does make it hard. But I take advantage when I can, and when I go to the store, again, I'll park further away. I get extra steps. And I'll walk every aisle in the grocery store, even though I know for some it's hard to do that, but it gets me more steps. So I take advantage of that. Yeah. Anything else? Ask me. How much fun is shopping now, Amy? It's wonderful. I go to stores and I don't cringe when I have to go get the sizes anymore. I keep going, oh, you mean that one doesn't fit and I need a smaller one? It's wonderful. Experiences I've never had in my life. Single digits. Never in my life have I ever been a single digit. Never going back. So.
You mentioned that you have some friends that come in. Have they been there with you the whole way? Have they been started once they saw your success?
Some have come and gone. Some I've met here, and we've forged a great friendship. My next door neighbor, actually, she was the one that brought me out the first while, and then she got busy. She couldn't make it anymore, but I kept coming, and sure enough, then I made my friend Jackie, and we just get along like so well. It's amazing. We're the best of friends now. Turns out an old friend from high school, she also comes, so we reconnected here. So it's great. You see everybody every week. It does become a social thing, and I'm so happy when they all lose. I really, really am. And when they have a bad week, I feel for them. But I mean, it does happen. It's going to happen. You're going to have weeks where you gain. Don't focus on those. Every week is a new week. Every week you get to start over from scratch. Forget, the bad stuff. Focus on the new. Move forward. Okay? All right. Try it out. And those pumpkin things are really good.
Yes. Is it your first time?
Yeah, those are divine. Yeah.
For people who don't know what you're talking about, tell them about
Oh, the pumpkin treats that Donna made. It's equal quantities. 1 can of Edie Smith pumpkin, plain pumpkin, no spices in it, and the Angel food cake mix. You mix them together, follow the instructions for baking the cake to die for. And 11 points. Yeah, so good. I've already had 2. But I'm walking and I'm standing, so I'm burning calories. So there we go.